Good morning. Today I am in Beijing, China, and I just took an 11-hour train journey to get here. So I'm pretty tired, but I'm here for a long weekend and I'm really excited to see what Beijing has to offer. But first, before we do anything, I'm really hungry, so breakfast. Stop Tiananmen Square. All the male employees who worked in the Forbidden City had to be castrated, pretty much, because the emperor didn't want them to impregnate the women who worked in the palace, and so they had to be castrated so that they couldn't bear any children and try and, you know, present like some kind of competition for power. That sucks. Road, which is like the biggest shopping district here in Beijing.
Eating.
Okay, I can start.
It's okay.
It stung me. Ow!
Another one.
That doesn't even look. Ow! This actually hurts.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I think I've had enough.
Just what?
It's been a long day. I'm heading back to the hostel now to get some sleep and get ready for tomorrow. Good morning. It's day 2 of my 3-day trip in Beijing, and today I'm gonna go to the Summer Palace, which is a palace, a huge palace with beautiful gardens and lake that the emperors, you know, the ancient emperors used to live in the summer, used to kind of go on vacation. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some breakfast and then I'm gonna go there. I am at the Summer Palace now. This woman's father became very ill, and to heal him, he needed like her eyes and her arms. So she sacrificed her eyes and her arms, and her father was so moved by her actions that he prayed to the gods to give her back her arms and her eyes, and the gods gave her several arms and several faces and several eyes. So that's a pretty cool story. The Summer Palace really is quite amazing. It's so huge. It's got so many temples and different rooms and really busy areas, and then it has these beautiful kind of gardens and nature where it's really quiet. It's very nice. Heading now to meet up with my friends and to do some more sightseeing. Now we are in the Temple of Heaven, which is famous pretty much because the emperors of the different dynasties used to come here and to pray to the gods for a good harvest for the rest of the year. So this was a really important place essentially for everyone to eat. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just behind me. We are now going to explore some hutongs, which are like really traditional alleyways here in Beijing, like bungalow type housing. My friends say they're really cool, really hipster. Pretty excited to check out these hutongs. So hutongs used to be what a lot of Beijing used to look like, but now apparently they're destroying a lot of these hutongs and like building like flats, and that's pretty sad because they're so nice and you know they feel so traditional and they're very hipster. Yeah, so it's time for dinner, and I mean we're gonna have dinner Beijing style, of course. So we're having Peking duck today, which is like the meal to have when you're in Beijing. It's like the meal that Beijing is most famous for. So have a look. This is the Peking duck. It's so cute. They have this little duck plate and the duck, and there's, you know, some meatballs, some little, what are they?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Some pancakes to go with the duck.
Get this, like the celery bits.
Celery bits. Sauce. And tofu, yeah, so we're gonna dig in. All done. That was delicious. We are in the Saluten area of Beijing, and this area has like a lot of shops, like a lot of popular shops like Adidas, H&M and Uniqlo. And this particular Uniqlo is quite famous because pretty much a couple went in there after hours and like recorded a sex tape, and they got arrested, and now people pretty much come to this Uniqlo just to take selfies just because of this story. So I thought that was quite a fun fact.